Hello, Mr. Shahid. How are you?
Good, very good. How are you, Salman?
Good, thank you. So I'm with Mr. Shahid here. He heads Hubspot in APAC region. So it's like a real privilege for me to talk to HubSpot. We've been like customers of HubSpot at my previous company, and we are all huge fans. So it's like really great to chat with him. So how's it been?
Really good, really good. HubSpot is doing really well in the market. We are really gaining a lot of traction with our customers. Like you said earlier, the customers love us for our focus on solving for the customer, and that's what I really like about HubSpot's journey and our values.
It's such a great product, right? HubSpot is such a great product. You guys keep bringing out like features that always like hit home with the customers. Like, yeah, that is what I wanted. Like, we just installed Drift, and within a few months, you have a chatbot out. Like, that's what we want from a solution that we use. How does that happen? Like, what kind of process goes behind that?
Yeah. We are a mid-sized company, and I think that advantage of that is that you are always more agile. Like you can actually be very nimble and turn things around faster. So we listen a lot to our customers. Like our value is all about solving for the customer, like I said earlier. And so we get a lot of feedback from our customers. We ask them all the time, what more can we do to make your lives better and make your experience with HubSpot better? And I think that feedback, we have a good feedback loop. It goes back to our product team, to the engineering teams, and we don't actually make every promise come true or every ask come true, but we try our best to see if it makes sense for majority of our customers, then we want to create that product and that experience.
There's another thing though. Like, even if you don't actually make everything come true, you have such a fantastic support. Like, I mean, we're all. I mean, you clearly can see we're huge fans. Like, every question is attended to immediately, and in detail, they try to actually solve the problem, which is your motto. Like, okay, tell me about that.
Yeah, that is so true. Like I actually spend a lot of time with the support teams, and they really are a world-class support team. They are very, very passionate about answering our customers in the fastest possible way, really solving their queries, and have a lot of patience. Like, sometimes customers who are just getting started, we are very SME focused, and a lot of SME companies, for them digital is a new thing. They're still trying it out. So I think it's important for a support team to always be patient and even answer what some people might call as stupid questions, but we believe there are no stupid questions. Every question makes some sense. Every customer is in a different journey of their digital life, and so we have to just ensure that we are listening to our customers, understanding their queries, and really solving for them in a truly considerate manner.
Awesome. Now you're based in Singapore, right? And you like your work functions across the stage in APAC. Tell me about the kind of work you're doing out here. HubSpot is doing out here.
Yeah. So one thing which we're doing a lot here is to work with a ton of startups. We do have a HubSpot for Startups program, which is focused on getting our startups to go digital faster. Because the challenge I've seen is, and I do mentor a lot of startups across the region, the problem with startups is they come with a great product. A lot of the founders of startups are technopreneurs, right. They're really tech savvy, but they don't have the sales and the marketing DNA. Right. And I think for us, that is a big focus for us, to help a lot of startups not only to create a great product, which they're really good at, but also then able to market and sell that product to their customers really, really well. So I think that's something which we are focusing a lot on in the region, to help startups come on board with HubSpot. The other thing which we're doing is just look at the freemium motion, right? We do have a free for life product set, which is very robust. It's very easy to use, and it's got very solid features. So we know a lot of customers don't want to pay from upfront, and they want to grow with HubSpot. So we give them an option that, hey, you can be a free customer for life. We don't give a free trial. We give you a free product for life. So you start free. You can be free as long as you want. But we also believe slowly customers start seeing the value of some of the paid features of the product, and they move up the ladder from being a free customer to a paid customer. But we are here to live our vision, which is to help millions of organizations grow better. And what would be a better place than APAC to help millions grow better, which is the largest population in the world.
Tell me about that. How has the adoption been in India? I personally feel like not as much, because I was looking at HubSpot as a skill and requirement on LinkedIn. Not that much.
I think we are making some inroads, but to be honest, like I was speaking with somebody else 2 weeks ago, and I said that our biggest challenge in this market is not any other big vendor. It's actually spreadsheets and status quo, right? A lot of customers are just happy with status quo. They're happy with just working with spreadsheets and running.
You need a CRM, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and that's the whole thing. When we actually launched our CRM tool as well, we were just a marketing focused company for a long time. But when we talk to a lot of our SME customers, we ask them, hey, like you're using HubSpot marketing tools. How do you make use of them in terms of your customer journey? Oh, we actually use spreadsheets, and we connect our spreadsheets with HubSpot, and we're like, oh my God. and why do you not use a CRM tool? And a lot of customers said, oh, CRM tools are very expensive. Like they're not easy to use. And that's why our focus was to create a tool which is easy to use and which is free of cost, like absolutely free to use. So I think that is something which we are making some inroads in the market, and we're getting there. We also work a lot with the HubSpot Academy. Like there are a lot of certifications which people sign up for. They do an inbound course with HubSpot. So I think these are a few ways where we are trying to make a change in the market, where I would agree, like we are a little behind the curve in India as compared to other markets of APAC, where customers are adopting digital and talking about more advanced features much more than India.
Okay. Now tell me about your team. You had a team in Singapore as well. What are the kind of skills you're looking for, and what are the kind of roles you're hiring for?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we are in
And
a
also, like, are you planning to bring HubSpot to India?
Sure. So, well, we do have a full-fledged team back in Singapore, which has got a sales team, we have a customer success team, a customer support team, a marketing team, people operations. It's a full-fledged operation we run in Singapore. And so we hire for all kinds of roles, and we do hire people from different backgrounds as well. Say, for example, a few of our people in our support team come from a hospitality background, right? Or they were an airline crew, for example.
Okay.
And we believe that's a great DNA to have, because if you come from a hospitality background, right, you actually are always trying to say, okay, how can I delight my customer? How can I make my customer have an aha moment with my brand? And I think that's really helped us when we hired just not techies in the support team, where we have a lot of people who come from a tech background, but we also hire people from a very, different background. Like I said, hospitality has nothing to do with technology, but then we have a very robust and solid onboarding process where our new hires go through a very detailed 1 month of onboarding program. And so when they hit the floor, they are talking to our customers, they are very well aware about HubSpot, and they know how to use the tool really well and able to help our customers.
Also, probably they have to take up some certifications which are already available online.
Yes,
right?
yes, that's almost a mandatory thing, I would say. Like,
Even, you won't believe it, like even in our company, like the first thing you do, anyone in sales and marketing, you complete the sales enablement and all these courses. Like
that is important.
this,
I think
onboarding, a part of
it's
onboarding.
very important for, especially if you're working for HubSpot and you're representing the brand, you need to be seen as a guru for your customers. Like the customers look up to you, because they can look up Google and have a lot of answers, but then when they talk to a HubSpotter, they're expecting a lot more, and that's why we spend a lot of efforts into training our people in a very meaningful way, where when they speak to customers, they can speak with a lot of deep knowledge of the product and solutions and what they can do to solve the customer's needs and requirements.
So final question. Like,
Sure.
I'm sure maybe you're not allowed to answer this, but like, are you bringing HubSpot the office to India?
There are no plans right now, to be honest. But then we do have a big focus on India. We've just hired our India sales director, a guy who used to be the country manager for Oracle Marketing Cloud.
Okay.
He was a country manager for Informatica. So someone who knows India market really, really well. And we just hired him last month. So we're very excited about
Is that
the
a role
focus.
based in India or?
That role is based in Singapore, but then obviously with the focus on the India market, we have a very dedicated team which is kind of just focusing on India customers, and led by Adarsh, who is our India sales director.
Okay. The final question again.
Sure.
Like we are at SEMrush conference, a marketing conference in Bangalore. So could you summarize your talk today about Flywheel and about what you spoke about?
Yeah. It's a 30-minute talk, but I'll try to summarize it in 30 seconds. And the 30 second I want to summarize it is basically, all this while, for the last maybe 100 plus years, everyone has been taught that if you want to run a business, you need to run a business with a marketing and sales funnel, where you do a lot of marketing, there's our top of the funnel, then you sell to prospects, and ultimately you have a few customers, which is more of a end point or an end result. And we understand that the world is moving where we need to have customer as the biggest marketing channel, customer is the heart of your business, and that's why you need to adopt a flywheel approach where customer is at the heart of your business and all your departments are just here to delight the customer, because the customer will get more customers for you in the future.
Awesome. Final note, like if you are a small business, any type of business that doesn't use any marketing solution, you should check out Hubspot.com. A lot of solutions out there, from email marketing, landing page builders, and many things that you might actually find useful. Thank you so much for your time. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Good day.